All right, we are less than 40 seconds away from Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster dropping on the digital Yes, I know it is sad. The physical hasn't dropped in November. I could not wait till November. I had to play it immediately. This is the first time I think I have ever done a digital pre-order where I can play it immediately when it drops, which is kind of wild. I've had a PS4 since launch day. I never did it once. It took me until the 5 to do it. Well, 11 years, I finally get to experience it in real time. Hey! All right, we're in there. Let me get it set up. Let's get this baby cracking. Let's go. This game is a work of fiction. The characters, events, and damn, I couldn't read it. Health warning. Some individuals may experience dizziness, seizure, fainting due to strongly flashing lights. Damn, Capcom, let me finish this. God dang. I had 5 seconds to read all that. They're like, nah, you don't get to read these safety warnings. It's not worth it. RE engine, baby. Woo! All right, this is new. All right, control type, standard. Recommended control scheme allows for moving while aiming. And classic, a control scheme similar to the one used in the original Dead Rising. Note, control assignments cannot be changed when this control type is selected. I think for right now, I'm going to try out standard. I wanted to see how the standard movement is before I go classic mode. So let's just do standard. Ooh. Oh, thank God. Finally, large subtitle fonts. I'm sure normal's fine. Boy, if you try to play the original Dead Rising on a standard def TV, good luck reading those subtitles. You weren't going to be able to read them. They're way too small. Yeah, I think this is all good. This is weird. Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know? Why do you have triple digits? That's weird. That is really strange. Age confirmation. Well, if I put I'm like 5 years old, what are they going to say? Oh, sorry, kid. You're not old enough for this game. You ain't playing this, buddy. Well, I'm going to put my real age. I'm going to censor this out right now because you do not need to know how old I am. The age you entered will not affect the content of the game, but once the age has been confirmed, it cannot be changed. Okay, so I can't do the dumb thing of being like, oh, I'm actually 952. Ladies and gentlemen, it's here. It is finally here. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. Oh, I feel right at home. Hey everyone, this is Gamingwithclass, GWC, Frank with Class, Fantastic. And frankly, I am very excited. I have been eagerly anticipating this game's release. Even though it was only announced for the first time a few months ago. It's not like I've been waiting years for this game, but I have been really excited to play this game. You should already know from the jump. If you have seen any videos on my channel before, you should know I am a day one Dead Rising fan. The original game is probably one of my favorite video games of all time. And if you've watched my Chop to You Drop video, you already know how much I love that first game. Go watch that video. You'll get a good idea how sick I am when it comes to Dead Rising 1. So yeah, they did a remaster. It's pretty much a remake, honestly. But a remaster of Dead Rising 1. I know a lot of things apparently have been changed. They've added a lot of new things. After a certain point, I decided for myself, I'm not going to look at anything. So I could come onto this video and play it and be able to see this stuff for my first time on video. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to play through some of the game. I'm going to see what's got going on for this new iteration of it. And yeah, it should be cool. So yeah, new game. 72-hour mode. Let's hit it. Oh shoot, okay. And so they actually include the intro as a part of 72-hour mode. That was something I always wondered too, because this is a pretty cool little cutscene that a lot of people might miss if you just don't stay on the title screen long enough. Like if you hit start and you don't stay there long enough, you're gonna miss this. And it's funny because this thing has the title drop of the game. So if you play 72-hour mode, you're not even gonna see this. Damn, I am noticing those subtitles are kind of small.
It's
I was like, you know, we're in 4K now. Maybe the subtitles won't be extremely small and tiny. Nah, they still the same. They haven't learned. It's been 18 years. I still can't read this shit.
You're listening to KW10, Country FM 24/7. Incoming news. There's been an outbreak in the city. Turn back if you can. I repeat, holy shit, there's a truck coming. Lady, move.
This does look really good so far. Like, even though it's just the intro, this does look really clean.
Mommy, wake up! Wake up!
You're okay. It's okay.
Dang, he looks great in this. That's why I'm really excited to see this. Like, all these zombies are looking fantastic so far. Even in this cutscene, and like a few I've seen. Hold this! I ain't skipping this cutscene. Game, you crazy? I can't skip out on peak. Woo! Ooh, that cutscene is still great. Sets the tone for the game right. But speaking of cutscenes that set the game right, they even got the same sound effects for the helicopter. Like, we in there. Same shutter sound. Sit. I'm gonna hold off from not redoing the dialogue. I'm gonna try my best not to. Dang, it looks great. Say, buddy. Oh, fuck.
Say, buddy. You mentioned something about research for a story. That's right. Got a tip that something big's happening. In a nowhere little town like that, they sure didn't mention anything about it on TV.
Well, I'm freelance.
Yeah, well, I'm free.
Oh,
I don't make my living waiting for the TV to tell me what to cover.
Also, you know, I still gotta say it. I don't know why Frank West in this looks like Al Bundy. It has been bothering me up to the release of this game. Like, what's Al Bundy doing in this?
Willamette, Colorado. Population
53,594.
Distinguishing characteristics? Jack shit. About the only thing to do in this town is kill time at the shopping mall.
I do like the added effect that they now have the little, like, radio thing over the voices. Like, it's subtle, but it's a really nice touch to
What was
this.
that? The army? All right, listen. I want to get shots of the whole town before the National Guard finishes roping it off.
I'm telling
Take me
you,
over the main street.
that's Al Bundy. Alright, here we go. Oh shoot, you can tilt it now too. Now I wonder if you can skip it, but I'm not gonna press anything because I don't want to. It's free PP you can get right here. It is free real estate. Listen, it's free real estate. You don't want to miss out on it.
Whoa! What is that? Some kind of riot?
And I will say so far, the actor they got for Ed is doing a good job. Like, he sounds pretty good. And I do have to say that now as well. Obviously, they replaced all of the voice actors for this version of the game, so it's all a new voice cast. And apparently even the survivors now have actors, so that's going to be really curious to see like what those voices even sound like. I know for me, like I'm excited to hear what's Ronald sounding like, because I got a voice in my head, and I hope it's close to what it is in this.
What the hell's happening here?
Hickories.
Holy shit! Did you see that? Yeah.
Need a little work on that, yeah, but you're getting there. I'll say at least like right now, it is really a faithful remaster of how they're doing this. Everything, like every angle in this, even the way the helicopter is swaying, is pretty accurate. Don't ask how I know it's accurate, even on that degree, but trust me, it is.
Hey, can you get me on the rooftop of that mall? You gotta be kidding me. All right, listen. Don't forget to come back for me. As long as you're not dead, Fred. It's Frank.
Frank West.
Remember that name, because the whole world's gonna know it in 3 days. When I get to school. All right.
Still gotta get used to that voice. It's still gonna take me some time to get used to it. Oh, there's his black. Did you see Ed's face right there? What he looks so steamed. That's crazy. Can I see that again? Look at that. There go his knees for the rest of the game. Sad.
Hello there.
You're the reporter, aren't you?
You're the reporter, aren't you?
Yeah?
You came alone.
You came alone.
Yeah, I'm freelance.
You know,
going to the battlefield alone.
No crew.
So,
I need to stop. I need to
going on
stop
around here
doing
anyway?
that. I'm sorry.
You came by helicopter, didn't you?
Okay, Carly.
What did you see?
Carly doesn't look too bad in this. Look a little too smooth, honestly.
I think you'd better.
Yeah, he
see
looks
for
really
yourself.
like he looks too smooth. Like he has like a layer of butter on. I don't know what it is.
Is hell.
Looks better there from far away. It's the lighting, I think. This place is good, actually. I like his performance. Like on this, at least that one, that was pretty good. Frank must be on the helipad 12 p.m. on his 22nd, or he'll be left behind the mall. Move, adjust camera. Let's not. This ain't my first rodeo now. Okay. All right. Good detailed hand. Looks pretty gross. Looks pretty detailed. It is funny because I think I said in a video, I was like, you know, looking back at that first game, when I first played it, the hand, like when he checked the watch, looked so detailed and realistic. I was like, man, game graphics are never going to get this good. And now you go back and look at the watch hand from the original game, and it's shown its age. I can't wait until like 15 years when they remaster this version again, and the hand looks even better. Oh no. It is going to take some getting used to. It looks like the action button for things is triangle. Ooh, that's gonna take some. That's gonna take some getting used to. Yeah, triangle is the new action button. I'm so used to circle. This is gonna throw me off so much. All right, what's on the feed this time? Hopefully, it's not what was on there last time. Oh, good. Whew. What in the world? Huh? Wait. Okay, why'd they cut that line out? Okay, that I don't understand. That I don't really understand why they cut that line out. Okay, that's a bit of a weird change. Like that one line, I don't understand. Like it was actually a pretty small, like important line for Frank. Just him kind of seeing just like the severity of it, like firsthand there. I don't know. That's a weird change. I wonder what the choice was to remove him saying that.
Oh, Madonna, where's my little...
Quit screwing around!
Oh, no. Have
That
you seen my
voice.
baby? I can't live without my precious little sweetie.
What's
Donna.
going around?
Oh, where is my Madonna? Where is she? Oh, Madonna.
Alright, sounds good. Also, I can't wait to hear more of that guy's voice. his voice in that one line was funny. Alright, this bell look good.
Hey, this is no time to ogle pretty girls, son. You're looking to get yourself eaten alive by zombies?
What? Did you just say zombies?
Take a look out there.
If those
ain't
ain't oh,
zombies,
sorry.
what would you call them? Bring anything we can use for the barricade back here. On the leg. Come on, pronto.
Alright, let's check. Oh yeah, and here's the new menu system. So that was changed. The original had this kind of like news kind of style to it, like a breaking news kind of like effect in the back with like the globe and all that. This is a different approach. This is definitely more like that kind of modern Capcom style menu they've been doing. I don't hate it so far. I actually do like it, but I like kind of like the first thing is immediately boom. Here's his stats. Here's his everything. So that is cool.
I can take her. Zombies. No.
If they re-recorded that little cry right there, that was so close to the original, I almost thought it was the same one.
Something happens to raise my blood pressure.
What do you mean every time? You don't even come home most nights, let alone take me shopping.
So, I work for a living.
Work? Ha! Is that what you call that hanky-panky with that big-titted secretary now?
No, please. What the hell?
It's still all good.
Huh?
You! Stop right there! Do you have any idea what you've done? Why did you summon me to this place? What are you planning?
Would you calm down? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Damn, they got Barnaby looking like a zombie out here now. He's looking crazy.
What the?
Like, you know, we waited these 18 years for the wrinkle tech to finally be on point. All because of her. She ruined the whole thing. This could have been a very easy game if this lady didn't screw everything up. Madonna looks good too. It looks like an actual dog now and not that creepy dog from the original.
What in the hell are you people doing? Run! Quick, move! Get over here! Everyone, move this way! Quick, to the stairs! Move!
Okay. It ain't the original. The line he said there just so cheesy. Like the delivery is just so perfect. Oh, it is gonna take me probably the entire game to know to press triangle for this. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to it. Mark is dead. Ryan is dead. Oh, and it's square now. Okay. That's good to know. You need a shotgun. Oh my. Yo, this is going to throw me off so much. I wonder if I can change this. I'm sure classic is where like the original prompts are. We'll say, at least in a few seconds, I did actually like beat some zombies up. It felt good. It did feel good, actually. Jesse looking great. Brad looking good. I'm so happy. My boy Otis finally has a voice. After all these years.
Those things are in the mall.
I always hated the original game that he never said anything.
Use this door.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, I can hear animals in there, Frank.
The air ducts.
I think sheep,
They'll get us back into
goats,
the mall. And
pig.
apparently, those things
And
aren't
that's
smart
my
enough
kind
to
of
use
party.
ducts. So they won't.
Listen, if you've not seen the Ballpark Frank Dead Rising video series, you're not old enough to watch this video. Honestly, it says a lot about me that I remember dumb jokes from a YouTube video that is over 17 years old about Dead Rising.
Nice camera. Are you a photographer?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Could you show me some pictures, Frank?
Damn, I gotta say, this game looks good. It's very surreal saying this game like look.
You really
this
seem
clean.
to know what you're doing.
Like they really have kept it
Who are you
true
guys
to the
anyway?
original,
Then
with
what
the
are
camera
you?
cuts and like everything. Like
Took
it's
that one near the
exact.
entrance.
I'm Jesse. The man you saw earlier is Brad. That's all I'm authorized to tell you.
Damn, they gave Jesse a glow up in this. They're like, this is what we made the RE engine for. And the thing from you getting used to too is switching between items is on the D-pad now. It's not L1 and R1.
You ain't planning on going back down into the mall, are you? I wouldn't do that if I were you. But you young folks never listen to me. Well, if you're gonna go, at least take this transceiver with you. And you better take this map too. Those things are all over the mall. Be careful out there.
Man, it's just so good to hear one a voice. I feel like I can rest easy now. Because I was always going to a voice in my head over the years. It was kind of close to that too. A little seasoned, a little like grittiness in there. So I'm excited that, you know, I'll get to hear him a lot through this game and a lot of like the scoop calls when he calls in. Hey, anybody around?
Looking for someone? I'll lend a hand.
Oh God, Frank even talks in this. Oh my God, I can't wait for the Japanese tourist scoop.
I'm Frank.
I can't
I'm a
wait.
journalist.
Because he apparently speaks like really broken Japanese.
Go!
Alright, sounds good, Zane, go. Let me get my camera ready. It's a big early scoop.
Natalie!
Jeff! Oh, thank
Why
God
do you
you're
say it
okay.
like that?
Oh, Natalie, I'll never let you go again.
Yeah.
I'll take you to the security room. Follow me.
They look great too. Like everyone has been gassed up and looks appropriate to like how I expected them to look in this. Oh shoot! Okay, now this is like circle there. You know, that's actually a pretty cool little change. Because in the original, it was a double tap forward on the analog stick. I'll just say this, boy, I am leveling up so fast right now. Like I'm about to be level 5 or 6, depending on how much PP I get from just them. At this point on, I should have been level 4 just saving them.
Wall again, as long as I live. I've had about enough of this.
Whoa! Oh my god! I cannot believe how fast I'm leveling up. Like they made it too fast. Hey guys, you shouldn't have made it this quick because the way I play this, I'm about to be max level before I even hit day 3. There's that scoop on day 2 where you can have like 7 survivors. Like when you do the Joe scoop and then Ronald and then saving the girl from this cult leader. Like, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of scoops coming up day 2. Right now I'm gonna like boost the PP. All right, and it's time for the legendary scene. I'm gonna let this one just breathe.
Zombies, huh? Had a feeling
You'd show up.
God, it's you. Look, don't sneak up on me.
Brad was attacked. I located him on the monitor.
It's probably just a sprain.
I've got to help Brad.
Wait, she grown
or
like
he's
that.
done for.
All right, fine. Give me your gun.
You know how to use this?
Kinda. I've covered wars, you know.
Not bad. And it's cool. I like the way this looks. New development. New case. All right. Paradise Plaza time. I cannot tell you how big of a quality of life this is. Just walking up to the books and it telling you what it is from the jump. Because even though I played the game a lot, sometimes I start to like pick up the book and it's like, what's this one do again? So this is a huge quality of life change. Like, this is a great one. Got a camera flash, toggle with L2 and readying the camera. And this is cool that they added the flash because this was something that was in the game originally in the early builds, but was taken out in the final game. So it's cool that was added back in for this one. The iconic one. But for right now, I'm not going to have it on just because I want to see like the facial animation. Right. I need to hurry up with this so I can make it in time before Kent Scoop. Yeah, they really did a lot with this area. Okay, it is good you can come over here. I almost freaked out for a sec. I was like, did they close Movie Land? This isn't Chop Till You Drop. They didn't need to do that. But cool, they didn't. I was getting scared for a sec. There's that laugh. There he goes.
Can't you see I'm hard at work? I'm trying to take some pictures here.
Sorry about that. You know I happen to be a pro too. Maybe not as good as you, but...
Think you're a professional, huh? Uh-huh. Right. Gotcha. Do you really appreciate the weight the word professional carries? If you don't have the talent, you can't just use that word like you own it.
The name's Frank West. Sorry I got in the way of your shot.
Show me what you can do, and I'll be the judge. What a great idea, huh? Sometimes I think I'm a genius.
Oh, he's about to get blasted. Jesus, my gun's just loaded. Brutality, drama, outtake, and horror. Now, I'm only going to speak on this for a second. So, they took out the erotica category from the game. There's a lot of big talk about it. All I will say is, I think maybe they could have included something to replace that. I think that would have been the better thing, just so there's not one left. But yeah, that's all I gotta say on it. Like, it's not worth canceling a pre-order over or something like that. There's someone saying, man, them taking that category out takes all the charm away of the game.
Okay,
huh?
It's
beating up Kent. It's doing this to Kent. That's Dead Rising. What game you playing? Cause it ain't Dead Rising.
What do you say we change locales?
Can you walk any slower? He's actually walking to the Staying Alive beat. Like, it's the exact tempo.
Nice one.
Perfect.
Nice shot. You did it. Of course, half the credit goes to your model. That ain't half bad. Okay, here comes the next one, Frankie. But first, feast your eyes on my work.
I'm curious how they changed this.
Now this is my most emotionally moving
I'm
shot.
curious how they're gonna change this.
Now this is my funniest shot.
Oh, okay, funniest.
This is my most violent shot. Check it out. Okay, here's the deal, Frankie. You gotta go out there and take even better pictures than the ones I just showed you. You think you can handle that, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I can use that GIF now in HD. Well, okay, more HD. My photo challenge. At noon, I'll take photo of at least 500 pp. All right, that'll be easy. You know what? There's something I need to check really fast. I wonder if they kept this intact. Also, this area looks great. Like, this area right now, just in a little bit, it looks fantastic. Oh yeah, and I forgot that they said they added that too. The cop zombies that shoot their guns, that was another thing that was in the game originally, but was taken out in the final release. Also, I just realized it. Why is this skateboard so fucking huge? Look how wide this thing is. This is like for monsters. It is way too oversized. Either it's a glitch on their end, or they really made this thing massive. All right, now is he in here? Oh, he is in here. I'm not trying to fight him right now, so I'm about to dip.
Look, mister, if we're gonna fight these zombies, we need guns!
Stay back! I trust those damn zombies about as far as I can throw.
He looks great too.
I trust people even less.
Everyone looks exactly as I thought they would. They look really good.
Don't get no closer, or I'll blow you all to kingdom come.
Hang on.
Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch.
Now, goddammit, I warned you.
Nice. I'm going. I'm not fighting you right now. Where was I? Oh yeah, Brad. Let's go get to Brad. And also, the skateboard got such a big upgrade in this. This thing is extremely fast. Like, I'm curious how fast Quickstep is in relation. Because it's at a point now that you wouldn't even need Quickstep anymore. Like, you can just zoom through Leisure Park. Oh shit, I gotta run. Listen, your girlfriend sent me to find you. Who? Jesse?
Girlfriend sent me to find you.
Who? Jesse? Okay, we'll have to talk about this later. You know how to use that gun?
I've never fired at a person.
All right, I'll cover you from here. You need to stick to the shadows. Try to get close to
That,
the target.
you know, that would have been funny if I actually did kill Cletus. Because then Frank would have been like, I've never fired at a person, as I unload like shotgun blast right into his face. Let's get the SMG up here. I got you covered as I'm getting shot up over here. Don't worry, Frank, I got you covered. I'm coming, Carlito. I wonder if his AI is still just as kind of messy as before.
Good job, reporter man.
Reporter man. Yeah, still just as as easy as ever. I'd rather be beating him up with like the fake Mega Man Buster, beating him up with paint cans just 'cause I got bored. It's like, let me just challenge myself. It is pretty tough at level 1, beating him with the Mega Man Buster, the fake one, but it is possible.
He got away.
Who was that anyway?
You guys are looking for someone here, aren't you?
Hmm? Who is that? Where did you take
You help me, I help you.
You're one hell of a journalist, aren't you, Frank? Jesse and I are DHS agents, and yes, we are looking for the man in that picture.
You're with Homeland Security? Is that guy a terrorist or something?
No, we don't use that word anymore. He's just... Okay, John, do not put that joke in the video. It just sucked. Don't put it in the video. Oh yeah, and cut this audio out too. Don't put that in either. That'd be really embarrassing and incompetent on my end. All right, case 1-2. Hey, oh, they changed it up a little bit. Okay. Either way, case 1-3. Let's go. God dang, why am I leveling up so fast? Like, I should not be level 10 right now. Oh, I went up 2 levels from that fight. Now, really quick, I need to see what's Quick Step. How's it running this? And yes, I did mean that pun. Oh, flying away from me. Let's just see. Fleetfoot. Oh, okay, it's under a different name. He does look very funny with it, I will say.
Starting on the 10th of next month, bring the whole family down to enjoy fun and games you'll never meet.
I'm starting to regret letting you tag along for your scoop.
Hey, I'm trying to level up here, Brad. Stop complaining. But it always has been there. Alright, now Brad, I got some leveling up to do, so you're good. I wonder if he actually will just like run all the way over there like in the original game. Or if I have to actually protect him this time, because usually he'll just run straight to where he has to be, and then I can just chill in the area. Yeah, I will say the lighting is really good on this. Like the lighting's really well done from what I've seen so far. Like it looks really good, all across the board for the most part. You can get taken out by these. I'm about to lose health. Damn, Frank, stop letting them beat you up like that. I'm getting stun locked over here. I wasn't even getting beat up this bad with Carlito. Oh my. Frank, stop letting these bags take you. This isn't a good look. Imagine if you had like 1 bar of health and you died from this. Martial Master, grant to all skills you can learn leveling up. If your level's already at max, you'll do more damage with your bare hands. Alright, that seems really good. that seems really good, and that's a new book. That wasn't in the original game. Oh, did they take that out? I think they took it out where you could jump on the box and it would expose what was in there. That's unfortunate. I don't know why that was taken out. Maybe it's a physics thing was the reason why. It was a pretty like nifty thing just to be able to jump on the box, see the contents of the box from there. All right, you still over here? Still good?
Sir, if you could just kindly come with us, we can wrap this whole thing up.
No, I'm not leaving until you can
Absolutely, sir. We're gonna open up the gate. It's for your protection. Oh, he meant wrap up the situation, not rap. Oh.
Dr. Barnaby, sir.
Dr. Barnaby, sir, what you doing in there? You gotta read some books at the book fair. I'm about to be frank. The situation's looking a little bit hasty. I'm about to go get a McTasty from Mickey D's. And you know what I mean. Going down on the sandwich like a zombie. I guess that's why they call me Dead Rising.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Jesse has a direct line to HQ. The first thing we need to do is to call for backup.
Well, you know, I was the backup for Brad. All right, case 1-4's got to head back. We ain't doing that.
Right now, you're in the entrance plaza.
Woo, those kicks were crazy. You see how strong he kicked those boxes?
Help, please.
Sir, I'm right here. But, sir.
I was just trying to get the place organized when the whole pile came down. I was trapped for 2
Hold on one
days.
second, sir. All right, sorry. Go back to what you were saying.
You were stuck for 2 days? You haven't had contact with anyone.
Damn it.
Okay, they still do have the little conversations in
Well,
there.
I guess I'll just head home then. What the hell's going on out there?
I'm afraid we've got a zombie problem. Come back to the security room with me. It's a good place to relax for a while.
Man, it really is like a night and day difference. Like, he sounds way better as Frank during the survivor conversations than in the cutscenes. Even on the cutscenes, he's... Oh, god dang it. I should have saved him. Fuck, I didn't manual save too. I think the last manual save I had was the security room. I should have saved in the bathroom. Am I gonna really have to replay the last bit of the game? Because there's no way I want to let those survivors die. Like right now, I want to try and go for a saint run on this. Shoot, I'm probably gonna have to replay a chunk. Yeah, I'm gonna replay a chunk. All right, hold on a second. I gotta speed back up to this point.
Damn it, just what I need. Another crazy person harassing me.
Sir, don't let me beat you up with this chair now.
You win. Do whatever you want. Talk to me. Kill me. Whatever.
Listen to me. I came here to help you guys. I can take you someplace safe.
Shit! Why the hell didn't you just say that first? Get me the hell out of here already!
Bert, I swear. Stay right there. Got someone else to get.
Oh, where's Grace? Yeah. My baby. I want my baby back. Where's Grace?
Still pushes her away like that. Woo! That was close.
You got separated from your kid? I'll find your baby for you, lady. First, let's get you someplace safe.
I really like the new voice acting for the survivors. Like, it adds a huge dynamic to the gameplay. Oh, shoot. No. I'm thrown off still. I just hit triangle to call them. It's going to take me a while to get used to.
Follow me!
You can check Frank's watches to check survivors' affinity levels and check their preferred items. Give survivors a preferred weapon or attack will increase. Give them preferred food and arrow recover all their health. This also boosts morale, resulting in more proactive help. That is a good change. That's really good. Now knowing the specific weapons and how they're doing at a time. That is really good to know.
Follow me! Follow me! Follow me!
Come on! Follow me!
Follow me! Come on!
Some guy. I think he was Japanese. Asked me something. But I had no clue what he was saying.
Oh shoot, and they have dialogue too when you're that's cool. Now giving them even more cues to like later survivors you're gonna find. I am loving this. I can't state how much I'm loving this so far. There are so many cool new additions to this. I feel like they raised the guns too. Like, was this always a one? I don't think this was always a one shot. Like, this is just nasty in this game. They are getting smoked over here.
What the hell's going on out there?
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis.
At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
May I see it?
Yes.
What the hell's going on out there?
All right, now we back in business. Got Bill, Bert, Aaron alive. You know, yeah, let me change into one of these suits. These Giorgio Armani suits. Nice. Man, they gassed up the submachine gun. This thing is so strong.
No way.
Okay, they did have that line back. What are we doing here? Otis, I already. Wait, oh, why did I skip that? I haven't heard the. I'm stupid. I'm so sorry. What am I doing? Why am I skipping it? Like, I know what you're gonna say. It's like I do, but I want to hear his voice. I've been waiting 18 years. Finally can hear his voice, and I skip him. I think I'm DSP over here, just skipping dialogue. Like, nah, no sir. All right. Oh, what's this book over here? Escorted survivors take. Damn, they knew. That's a really good book. I'm about to drop some for that. I might drop the wine for that because that seems really good. Especially what's about to happen right now. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Uh-oh. You know what time it is. You miss, loser.
You miss, loser.
Well, he ain't my boy, but the brother is heavy. Gave away my possessions and moved into a Chevy. Then that's the master play. I need a car up the can. Yeah, I gave it all away. The hard rock fans, the groupies, the booze, the all night jams, the oldies fans. That's the way he go meditating on a rock, letting go of the ego.
Oh my, Bert, what are you doing? Is this dummy really trying to fight? He's trying to fight the convicts with a baseball bat. You know, I can't talk because I'm trying to fight him with a katana, but listen, Goofy. And will I wake up in the morning with a fat cup of piss? Third eyes open, so give me some Swiss Miss. I'm a 30-foot carry walking down your street. Alright, they're not trying to fight. Oh, they are. I was like, oh, they're just ignoring me. No, they're trying to fight. I was going to say, you know, I'll save you guys for later. Nah, they got to get the smoke now. Put your mind like airplane crew. Out with a good one, number 3 day skin. Damn. The second you get stuck in a tree, it's over. I wonder if they fixed the AI where it's like they're not going to do that anymore. Oh, see, they fixed it. See how they keep dodging the trees like that? See, he's dodging the trees. It's like the horse in Breath of the Wild, like where they can duck and dodge from the trees. It's this. Boy, you stay right there. Oh, give me one more hit. It's done. It's game over for you, buddy. Nice. All right, you know what? Actually, really fun. I like that they actually made them way more challenging. They're not getting stuck in a tree, so now you actually have to dodge and be a little bit more strategic in how you go about fighting them. So that is nice. And you know, it always is good to hear Gonguru. Now speaking of Gonguru, actually, I gotta talk about this because I found out about this like a week ago in this game. So in the options for like I think audio, yeah, background setting for streaming, turn the option to change some of the background music if you're streaming. Apparently that turns Gonguru off. Now, don't do that. If you're playing this game for the first time, please don't turn that off. Gonguru is a part of the game. It's too important to just turn off like, yeah, you know, turn it off, you know. Nah, take the hit and join the club. Like you need the song. you need that same fear when it's like, oh shoot, I got stuff going on, and then, oh, here's the Gone Guru now, and I at least expect it. Like you need that same fear, the same fear I had playing the game from back in the day, where it's like, oh good, they're dead, I don't have to worry about them, and then the next day hits, where, like you need that fear. Damn, this area looks really good at night too. Like a little like light fog that's emanating from the little lights on the floor. See, and actually, it looks like they actually do target you now too, because I was trying to ignore them for a bit, and they came right at me. So it's like they ready. I gotta get my weapons back. Frank, don't do that. Like I said, it's gonna take me some time to get used to these, because I keep defaulting to like my old controls.
Go!
Alright, we made it. But it always has been there. I forgot where I read this, but someone was like, oh yeah, here's like the sample that they pulled this from. It was very surreal being like, oh, that's where it is.
You loved me, but it always has been there. In the love that never ends, each and every moment. Never need to worry, I always will be true.
Thanks.
No, I'm not trying to keep giving you OJ.
For me? Oh, thank you.
No, that was not for you. Alright, Frank. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. I think Sophie's about to die. Let me go give her. No. 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 Wrong people.
Be especially careful of zombies at night. They become even more vicious than during the day.
How do you know that, Bill? Bill, how do you know that? You just learned of the zombie apocalypse 20 minutes ago. How do you know that? Answer me, Bill.
What are you telling me?
Damn. Okay, he did it justice. I'm not gonna get attacked in my crop top.
Shit!
Whoa! What was that? Whoa! What was that? Alright, we made it. Oh, and one of the best changes, stairs. No longer do I have to worry about having to get them up one at a time. It saves so much stress.
So that's what Dr. Barnaby said, huh?
The old coot's not dumb. He wants us to call for help first. We got a line out or what?
The signal's being blocked. I can't even contact HQ on the emergency line.
So, if we want to get our hands on Dr. Barnaby, we're gonna have to secure a way out of here ourselves.
There's a helicopter coming. 3 days from now. At noon, it's my ride.
Is your ride reliable?
Absolutely. That's how I plan on getting out of here.
My ride's reliable. Meanwhile,
all right,
here's the ride.
If we have to wait here for 3 days, we'll need supplies. Water, blankets and the like.
Blankets,
we'll get Dr. Barnaby
booty,
here tomorrow
ass.
morning. I want
You bring
to
all
be
these things
monitors.
back. We'll tell you what you need to know. Alright, got it. What was that first one again? Next case will occur at 6 a.m. Alright. I know there's that thing too where it's like apparently you can fast forward the clock, but I'm not going to do any of that. There's too much important stuff that has to be done between now. Alright, here we go. Examine a closet in the security room to change clothes. Alright, and yes, we do have all the DLC, so if I want to be creepy, huge, creepy, huge, cute, cool, creepy, cute, big, lazy, crazy, cool, crazy, badass, creepy, nice. Alright. Crazy, awesome. I have a lot of options. Shoot, I don't know which one I want to do. There is the classic Frank, but he looks a little weird. Something about it just looks a little weird. Yeah, classic Frank. There he is. Okay, actually, he looks fine right there. Just his eyes look a little creepy, and his hair looks a little like, I don't know. There's a little bit of a sheen to his hair that looks weird. But we're not gonna be classic Frank. I think if we're gonna do one, we gotta go for a styling one. I do like this one. I like this one a lot too. That one is nice. I think I'm gonna go with this one. You could change the shopping mall music to Beyond Heaven Mall music for it. You know what? Yeah, let's do that.
Never thought I'd get involved in an adventure like this at my age. This is so exciting. I can't sleep.
Man, I love this. This is awesome. Alright, you know, for old time, we gotta check over here to see. I hope they're not doing that garbage that Chop Till You Drop did, where it's like, you need the key to get to the warehouse side. It's like, nah. Let me just walk through here. And, you know, I probably shouldn't go too hard on that and talk about that, but, you know, I kind of have to. So, Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop, it's a port of this game that was made for the Wii. And obviously, Dead Rising on the 360 was a powerhouse, and it was a real show of the technology of what the 360 could do. And taking a game like that with a lot of zombies and then putting it onto the Wii, obviously, a lot of things were going to be changed or taken out from the game. And it definitely got nerfed in a lot of things. And, you know, I understand stuff's going to get taken out from that. But they definitely went a little too far in terms of the stuff they took out or some of the changes. I don't think it's outright unplayable. It's just coming from someone who's played the original 360 version as much as I have to then coming over to that version. It's very tough, but there are still things about it that I think I do find interesting because it is such a different port of the original game. And it does stand on its own in that regard. But when you compare it to the original in that way, then it's where it gets tough because it really is different. Now, the same can also be said for this version, too. Because even though this is the original Dead Rising game, in this remaster, it still has a lot of differences that separate it as its own separate release. Like, as much as they've been saying it is a remaster, and even though it does borrow so many of the elements from the original game, this, by any stretch of the means, would almost be a remake. With how much stuff has been changed, or stuff that has been added to the experience into the game as a whole. Like just the new voice acting, a lot of the new quality of life features, a lot of new gameplay additions, a lot of the changing and restructuring of how the game works in certain aspects. Like it feels so much bigger and grander than the original in that way. And I honestly would categorize this almost as a different version. Like the original game is its experience in itself, and you have this version of the game, which is an entirely different experience alongside that as well. And I think that's cool to have that. Like, there are going to be people who are going to play this version for the first time. There are going to be people who, like me, have played the original 360 version a million times. Or people who, have played Chop Till You Drop, and this is their first time playing the game in its original, like, way. So I think it's cool that there's always going to be these different versions in that. And this version isn't erasing the original game. You know, you can still go and buy the Dead Rising remaster, and you can still play it. It still plays great. It still looks great. It's still a great experience. But now you have the Deluxe Remaster, which is its own experience on itself, and I'm loving it so far. I think it's a great experience from this, and it stands by itself there. I know a lot of the talk leading into this game and all the non-controversies that came with it were just that this is replacing the original, and that because certain things were changed around compared to the original, that it's this and that. But it's like, you know, the original version's that. This is this version of the game. And yeah, that's about it. All right, long discussion aside, it's time for Adam Fight. This one I'm interested in seeing. I will say, in the pre-release, the voice actor they got, this shit is so close to the original. I almost thought they kept the same voice.
Everyone used to laugh at me.
And he looks great in this. Like, the detail on the face and the whole change of it looks great.
I you stop the ride, Gramps. If the ride stops, then the zombies come back. And that won't be any fun at all.
Man, they went extra hard on like the face for him. Oh, that theme. Round is on the Oh shoot. Get back, damn it. I saw someone in North Plaza. Hey, what's that music in the background, Frank? Hey, I gotta go, Otis. Oh, shoot. Alright, he's dead. Just done on him. Alright, that's a good way to end that. Okay, good. They kept that detail with the voice getting deeper at the end. Such an important one. Alright. Alright, and from this moment on, the game is over. The game is over. No boss will ever take me out. Unless they actually nerfed these. I don't know for sure. But listen, if you know the original game, you know how broken the mini chainsaws were. They are like a 2-3 hit and every boss is done in weapon. So I'm curious if they've kept that the same here too. Especially once you get the books for them, it's a wrap. It is a crunch wrap supreme.
I was in some real trouble there.
Ugh, Greg, the guy I kind of hate in the original. Frank!
This way! Come on!
What was he's trying to do speedrun strats? See, the thing I hate is you gotta follow him, and if you stop a second, he just keeps going. It's like, stop, keep walking, I'm following you. Oh, he still's just as bad. You legit just cannot be a few feet. And if you get too close, I feel like sometimes he stops then. He's just like, why are you getting so close? He's like, don't stand. Don't stand so. Don't stand so close to me. Well, at least it's going smoother than it did in the original game. Because I swear, in the original game, trying to follow Greg, it's like, good luck.
Let's head through here and we're already at Paradise Plaza. A nice shortcut, huh? That's as far as I can take you. You're on...
Anyway. Alright, so now he's there, okay. Now let's save the Japanese tourist and I'm going to book it to get to the Shadow of the North Plaza. Now, I think that's going to happen is, I could take the tourists with me to the North Plaza, but that also can be a little tough dealing with them. So, we'll figure it out.
Tourists? They look Japanese.
Alright, here we go. I've been waiting to hear this conversation.
Omachi kudasai watashi
yes.
shigao ayashi
yes.
kunai. Watashi Frank shashin toro shigoto.
I love this.
Kimete kudasai.
Ah, I missed. Damn it. Well, time to reload the game. I'm not letting that Pete. I love that little bar too that shows how much health you have for the item durability. I know I haven't spoken about that yet, but this is great, and now it's really gonna help in terms of how much I can use a weapon. But look how good just one book is for the chainsaw. Look how many zombies I've taken out, and it's barely moved an inch. I can't even imagine how it's gonna be if I got the 3 books combined too. And I have 2 of these things. Alright, now I gotta really rush to get Shadow of the North Plaza done. But also to... Damn! That is cool if that zombie added back in. But at the same time, it's like, man, now those zombies are kind of a threat. Like, now I gotta watch out for them. Oh yeah, and I still gotta get back to Cletus too. So I should honestly... When I come back here for case 2, I gotta come back and take Cletus out. Because I'm definitely gonna need the shotguns on hand.
I'll take you to a safe place.
Alright. Now to desperately get back. Look at you and Shinji's health right now. So I have to really make it back fast. Like I said, I could have brought them here and it might have made things a little easier. But I don't want to have to deal with them as a survivor. Dang, I wonder if I had kept the Japanese book, if I could understand what they were saying there.
Good.
Good job, Frank.
Hey, Frank! Go! Maybe you should take a picture of it.
Gross, sir. You should take a picture of Frank. What do you think I am, Chuck Berry? No, I'm not doing that. We're doing good. So far, every survivor is saved, so we're on track right now, but day 2 is where things get tough because that's where they throw in so many. The second I finish case 2, it's like non-stop for a good while, so I gotta really be on top of it. Oh wait, shoot, it's not a one hit instantly. Like, certain slices are only taking off like bits. Okay, so they did actually change it a bit. Still really good though. I wonder how I gotta check that morale thing too, so I can see like the favorite weapons as well. Like, I think that's something else we gotta like really watch for too, just so I can see as well, because like on future playthroughs I can know. All right, if I give them this weapon, they're really good. I remember in the original, you and Shinji, if you gave them weapons and you kept them around, they were pretty good with combat. Like they're very combative survivors, so they will like actually go in if you give them a weapon and will fight zombies. That was something fun I would do back in the day if I got bored, is just keep certain survivors together. Level 20. I cannot believe I'm level 20. It's not. I've only done case 1.
What gives?
I just extracted this from a goat about 15 minutes ago. I can't stop with the ballpark Frank reference. That video is just burned into my brain.
But that doesn't mean we can tell you everything. Can't necessarily be printed.
Listen, this 4 Loco can is mine.
So?
Zombies. Still can't believe all this, you know? Seems so unreal.
I'm more of a Unity fan myself.
You all right there?
Yeah, I got
You should rest a while, Brad.
Also, what's going on in her
Go ahead and
monitor?
get some sleep first.
Looked like she was going through like a blue screen of death. Ah. Dang, she's really getting some important work done on this computer. It's a blue screen. Well, you know, this game did take place 2006, so she was running on Windows Vista. Okay, that explains it then. It's Vista. Like, you could just enter your name on Vista and that thing will crash. Just awful operating system. I just want him to say that line with this going on right here. Zombies, huh? Has it come to this? Also, who was drawing these? Brad. Did you draw this? Was that you who drew that? Let me talk to me. Was that you? Did you draw that smiley face? Was that for me? Or was it for? Oh, Brad, you slide dog, you. Okay, really quick. Let me go get the photo for Kent. I'm telling you, these things are so good in this. It almost feels like they increased the durability of it. I don't remember it being this good durability-wise in the original game. So they had to have increased the number. Probably for, like, difficulty scaling. I know that's the one thing I am noticing, at least. Like, tentatively right now, I can only speak for the first few things. Because the original game, I would say on a first playthrough, it actually can be a difficult game at times. Now, does this game have the same difficulty currently right now? I'm seeing elements of it, but time will tell then once we get further in. Okay, so what was it? 500 PP. Oh, we got this. This is going to be easy. Can you get it with just even this?
Perfect.
Oh, all right, we got it. That was fast. That was super fast. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go back to the security room. I think we can speed up time now. All right, let me get to these now because they're going to be gone instantly. I don't know why these go away, but they do for some reason. Okay, let's try this advanced time thing. All right, image and monitor, fast events. All right, that's pretty fast. Oh no. That didn't stop. Let me reload this autosave. See, people were complaining saying, oh, they made the game too easy with autosave. Like, this is a saving grace for me, being able to just hit this. Alright, we should be good to go now. We've skipped enough. Well, you know, that speeds a lot of time. That is a really nifty feature. So I'm not just holding the controller down and then just waiting. I mean, obviously you can go around the mall and you do stuff, but like, especially with night one, there's a lot of dead time. Like, there's not much. These are the only 2 scoops, really. You know, shoot, I could have gone to fight Cletus. Dang, I should have done that. You know, it's too late now. We'll get to it when we get to case 2. So that's good there. Oh, you can move in this. Oh, that's kind of funny. You can do that. Just imagine how Frank looks on the outside doing this stupid motion. Like, he's legit just spinning in a circle looking at his watch. It looks exactly like this. That is generally what he's doing right there.
That can't be good.
Someone's shooting from the floor above.
Rico. I can smell the taste.
Bacha mama.
Tastes like copper.
Hey, it's the professor.
Hey, professor, come over here. They got rid of the little slow motion effect there. And they should have kept that in there. That was a nice visual little thing. And, you know, speaking of something else they took out of the game, I can finally talk about it. Yeah, they took out the impact hit. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, in the original game, when you attacked a zombie with like a heavy weapon or something, the game kind of did this freeze frame effect. It made all the hits have more impact to it. Like, dang, this hit was so strong, the game like lagged behind it. It was a design decision there. It was something really subtle you could notice. And they took it out of this one. I wonder the reason why, but it's gone. Alright, I'm about to skate on this fool like American Wasteland. I want a little Los Angeles. I want a little Los Angeles. Hide! Brad, I ain't hiding. I'm chasing. I'm going after this dude. Stop juking me. It's like a Looney Tunes chase here. One shot. You only get one shot. Oh wow, it really was one shot. I was just joking. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Damn, Carlito's knee's about to be messed up like damn, Brad was caked up over there. You see that? Oh, okay, you know, you probably weren't looking at that, but that's what I saw. I was looking at the subtitles. Wait, don't put that in the video. Hey, you know, I'm hurt too over here.
I managed to stop the bleeding, but he's running a fever. He needs medicine.
Medicine, huh?
I guess I'll have to do a medicine run. Sorry about that. I'll be here till Tuesday. Try the veal. And see what I mean? Like, all the coffee creamer's gone. Like, did Dr. Barnaby take it all? Like, what happened? I've never understood why they do that. Like, maybe it's something I'm missing out on. Like, why those disappear after case 1. Alright. I'm coming for your ass.
The pharmacy It's in the supermarket in the North Plaza.
Thank you, Otis. I already knew, but I just wanted to hear you say that. Man, the skateboard got such an upgrade. This thing is so fast. Like, I'm zooming through here, and the controls feel pretty good too. Like, I feel like oh no! Here they come.
Another cup overfloweth, just like the bugs in the sky, trees in between, bugs in the ground. It was so serene. The sky was brown and the grass was green. I packed three square wheels.
I don't know if you've seen the video. So there's a guy on TikTok who does like music covers, and he has this crazy like he does like this weird vibrato. I don't know why.
Time to play the game.
Every line is like, like I want to see him do Gone Guru.
He ain't my boy, but the brother is heavy.
Shit, that's in tears. But all respect to Mark Anderson. I love the videos. All love here. But that vibrato just takes me out. All right, Cletus, we coming for you.
Stop! Get away from me!
Oh no, I'm about to die.
Get out of here!
Got him. Nice. Okay, yeah, the submachine gun honestly might be better than the chainsaws.
Damn! You all guns so bad that y'all are willing to kill for them?
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Let me go! Hey, please! Hey, wait!
Oh my shit! And that was stupid. It took me too long to realize. Oh wait, that's the guy he killed outside. That's the guy who takes him out. It's like, oh, I feel like an idiot when I finally realized that. And Sheriff Frank's disappointed too. You know what I'm happy about? Shoot, I don't have to spend money. I don't have to buy anything from his stupid gun store. Yes, I'm still gonna complain about that. I still cannot believe in Chop Till You Drop. You have to buy guns from him and ammo. He's like, thank you for saving my life, Frank. Because you saved my life, Frank, I'm gonna do you a solid. I can sell you and buy you weapons. It's like, why can't I just get the weapons here? Like, that one change bothered me so much in Chop Till You Drop. It angered me. Like, the fact you save him, and it's like, okay, you know what? You save Paul later on. Like, I understand saving the survivor. Like, that's cool. The issue is just that you have to buy weapons. When in this game, the second you take Cletus out, you can come back to the store anytime and grab shotguns and rifles and pistols anytime. It made sense. It makes no sense for him whatsoever to stay in North Plaza for the rest of the game. It's such an asinine decision. Just because they wanted to have the merchant in the version of Dead Rising on Wii. Why didn't you have it where you bring him back to the safe house and then you could get ammo or something from him there? He's like, hey, I got a little extra little bag I brought with me with some stuff here. Here's some ammo or here's something. You know what? Still a little goofy, but it makes sense. I remember in that original video when I said my whole rant on that, I got a few comments saying, well, what about Dead Rising 2? And listen, it's still goofy in that game. Like, don't get it wrong. It is goofy in Dead Rising 2 that Chuck is buying things from like merchants and that people are setting up shops in there. It's like, why are you doing that? Like, it is just as goofy and stupid in that game. And like, just because that game did doesn't make it open to not criticism. I think the idea of buying something in a zombie mall or in zombie environment like that is stupid. But anyway, we can't talk about things like that now. We got an important section happening right now. I wasn't feeling the voice when I heard it in the trailer, so I gotta see how it is in the game with the full context. Because the acting in this scene in the original game is legendary. So it's extremely hard to get it close, so I gotta see. We had like a death metal vocalist in the original, so like how's he sounding in this?
came to vandalize my store. Huh? Not on my watch!
Someone's been hurt.
Okay, that was okay.
Medicine.
Hurt!
That's just what this bitch said when she came to vandalize my store! Listen to me. And listen good, partner. I don't allow vandalism in my store!
Still goofy. Still really funny.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's where I took out your homeboy. Cletus is dead. See, this one I'm like, who's turning off the background music? It's like, don't do that. Keep this shit rocking. Get away from my store. Get away from my girl. Man, the submachine gun is legit the best weapon in this game. It really is good in this.
My store.
My store.
My
store.
Store. Who will run my store when I'm gone? My store. My food. My sales. My.
I don't know what happens to that. He didn't sound that high.
Have a nice day.
All right, come on. You got this last line.
Clean up. Register 6.
Okay, you know, give him some polite claps. That was fine. Like I said, the original performances are 10 out of 10 all across the board. So I'm just gonna let it ride. You know, this is his version of the game. There's the original, but you know, so far I'm liking the performances. There's some good ones in this. Like TJ Rotolo is still to me Frank West. He's incredible in the role, but honestly, I'm starting to like this guy's take on him.
Entrance yesterday. You needed medicine too. Maybe we should work together.
I don't need any help. You people don't know a thing. You're the ones who caused this nightmare. You ruined Santa Cabeza and started all of this.
We didn't start the outbreak. It was always burning since the world been turning. I didn't start the outbreak. Frank West, Brad, Jesse, everybody, then Barnaby, Zombie, everybody goes. Jeff and Linda. Jeff and Linda, Shinji, you, everybody's coming through. What you gonna fucking do? We didn't start the outbreak. It was always turning since the world's been learning. We didn't start the outbreak. Oh, God. I make a whole song out of that. All right, now I have to really ratchet up the thing because I have to get to the lovers over into like Wonderland. Which even it's not that far away. It's only over here. But I still got to get over there, then get back for Medicine Run. Then I got to make some time to get over here for Hatchet Man to save those survivors. Because I have to have, because I have to have them, would it make more sense to do the Hatchet Run scoop right now? Then I'll have the 3 survivors. I can take them to Wonderland Plaza for lovers. Then we can do the shortcut to get back, because the second that I finish Medicine Run, then a lot of scoops are going to start opening up, because that's when I'm going to have the Joe the Cop scoop. I'm going to have the Restaurant Man scoop. I'm going to have a lot of survivors, and I think it might be best right now to do Hatchet Man, save the survivors, take them to Wonderland, and I might have time for lovers. But I also could fail the scoop for Medicine Run too, so I have to play this really carefully. All right, I'm going to play it like that and just see how it goes. And yeah, there's no way I can do the lovers scoop and also take them with me to Hatchet Man. There's no way. Like, they die instantly. You see that? See the way he flew off of that? Honestly, the thing I'm really interested to see, I'm actually really excited for the speedruns. Because the biggest thing in terms of like Dead Rising speedrun, people mostly did speedruns of overtime mode just because that was in set to time, so you could easily like actually workshop that and get it down to a time. But now that you can advance the time on this, like now speedruns are gonna be pretty interesting for this. So in like a month's time, I'll be really interested to see how the speedruns for 72-hour mode on this version of the game are looking. Alright. Here we go. Now, there's apparently a lot of controversy in this. I've seen a little bit of it. Let me see what the full extent of it is. People were canceling pre-orders off of it, so I'm curious the extent of the changes.
Name and rank, soldier.
You can't tell me. Can you, fella? Oh yeah, I know why. It's because you're a mole.
Okay, I've changed.
I'm right.
I'm saying Viet Cong.
Aren't I? You
are nothing but a filthy animal!
By the time I'm done beating information out
You were gonna be begging for death to come take you away.
begging for death to come take you away.
Flesh was okay, but man, Steve Bloom's take was incredible. Like, I love his performance of Cliff in this.
Damn it.
Also, god dang, Cliff got like a height increase. This dude's extremely tall in this.
Deep six. Take this.
Damn.
Six yet.
Oh, is this the right time?
I've got your eyeball.
Where you at? Oh. I'll hit you with that. All right, here we go.
You. Over there. Here. Take this. My granddaughter. She was done in by those damn zombies. When I heard her scream, I just lost it. Everything went white. Suddenly. Not for me. It never ended.
You know, still really good performance, actually. I did actually really enjoy that. And that was still, like, that was one of my favorite cutscenes in the original game. Like, I loved, like, the humanity that they gave him at the end of that. It's like, I was scared for that scene. Like, when they first revealed this, like, you know, Steve Bloom's performance was amazing in the original.
Relax.
So, you know, I'm happy that the actor did a good job with it.
You're welcome to come with me if you want.
Yeah!
Alright, we got a book ass right now. Shoot, this is gonna be a tight window. We might make it. But like I said, this window is so tight. And the thing that's gonna suck is the lovers' conversation is really long. So I have to like bust ass on this. Like, I might have to actually skip the conversation a little bit at points just to ensure.
The knife shop in the North Plaza should have plenty of hunting knives and katanas.
Sir, it's not the time for that. We gotta bust. Pause.
Over there!
Alright. Go right there. I got bust. Pause. Stop saying that, John. I'm not Hank Hill.
I'm about to bust.
It's Ross. Please, you gotta help him.
Who are you?
Name's Frank. I'm a journalist.
Just don't take my picture, okay? I don't want anyone to see me like this.
We might have to leave him.
No, don't say that. Don't.
God, it's the worst time for the radio to come back on all that.
We can patch you up in the security room. Just don't give up on me partway there, okay?
Let's do it.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
That wasn't even his voice. You heard that change? He's like, thank you so much, Frank. All right, I really appreciate that.
Follow me!
Oh, don't do that. Oh.
Follow me! Come on!
All right, I think
Follow me!
tentatively right now,
Follow me!
I think I can make it with this
Follow
timing.
me!
I pretty much, from this point, I have to just keep sprinting, and we can make it.
Follow me! Follow me! Follow me! Come on!
I know this is annoying, but
Follow me!
I gotta keep going. Okay, and it looks like they did keep that aspect the same, where
Follow me!
when you're holding him like this, you pretty much are invulnerable.
Follow me! Come on!
Oh, shoot.
I owe you one.
Go!
Hold on. I'm coming for you.
Follow me! Follow
There's
me!
something cool over here, Frank. Why
Come
don't
on!
you take a quick snapshot?
That is not Ross's voice. Wow, Frank, there's something cool here. It's mighty wicked.
Over there!
He did not sound like that 5 seconds ago.
You'll have to use both hands to carry a bench, but it makes for a good shield.
Why? That is not his voice.
Thanks a lot for bringing back the medicine.
Woo! God dang, that was a close call. Next scoop was right there, too. Damn, I don't know how I made that back.
Stabilized.
I had to strategize
You should
that.
be fine for now. Are you all right? You have blood on you.
You got red on you.
Oh. Yeah. I offered to help her, but she took off.
Can't really blame her for running from a guy with your looks.
How dare you talk to top
Anyway.
flight security?
She was saying something about Santa Cabeza.
Santa Cabeza.
I think I
thought Santa Cabeza was over and done with. You plan to dispense justice now?
Calm down, Dr. Barnaby. We're only following orders. We have to protect you.
Protect? More like imprison.
Doctor, if we're going to protect you, we need to know the truth. All of it. Please.
Who stole fizzy lifting
to
drinks,
us.
Doctor? Who was it? I just wanted to get a photo for the road.
Fine. Well, I'll just get my
Damn it,
information
Peg.
somewhere else. Thank you very much.
Time to go back to the
Maybe if
shoe
I can
store.
track down that woman again.
Next case will occur at 3 p.m. All right. Oh yeah, I should probably go do that photo challenge. You know, let's go do that, and I think then we'll call it there.
I just saw someone in the sandwich shop.
Here, Ronald.
Look pretty overweight from what I saw.
Look pretty fucking fat from what I saw, Frank. I sure hope this guy doesn't become a nuisance later on in the game. That would be terrible if that happened, Frank. That zombie. Right there, cool. There he is, my mortal enemy in this game, Ronald.
Hey, you've got some food, right? Split it with me. Come on, I'm dying here.
It's not the voice I was expecting.
Sorry, pal. Fresh out.
Trying to bogart it all for yourself, huh? You just gonna eat every last morsel?
Ugh.
And here I am, starving to death. You've got a lot of nerve, jerk.
Well, you wouldn't say that if I came with fries and a medium drink. You know medium, the size between small and you.
Stick around here and you'll be the one getting eaten. Come with me. I'll take you to the security room.
Is there food there?
Yeah.
Shut up. I hate this guy, because then he does that mutiny. He's like, You lied to me. There's no food here. Me and the survivors are gonna go look for food out in the mall. We're gonna take our chances, and he takes like half of them, and they all die. And it always pisses me off too because if you go to the security room and you don't have food, you're screwed. You can't just leave and go get food because the second you leave, he's gone, and you lose half the survivors, and it cuts your number significantly down. Like I hate it so much.
Nervous? I get it. We're all nervous when we're beginners. Let me take a look. Show me your best shot.
Oh, you ain't even gonna believe.
All right, Frankie. Get your best outtake photo ready.
Prepare to have your mind blown.
Is that the one? Okay, show me what you got.
Beginner's luck. That's all.
You mean you didn't take a creep shot right there?
Let's have one more. Just one more contest, Frank. Be here tomorrow at noon. We'll settle this.
All right. Well, let me get Ronald McDonald back to the safe house. Then we gotta start Joe and all 8 million other scoops that are happening in conjunction at the same time. I'm telling you, that skateboard is so huge. Like, how is he turning so fast on it? How is he going? Like, I just can't understand. And also, that visuals is really funny. It's just Ronald and then pie over his head. Can you imagine if I had that in real life? You just walk up to somebody and you look over their head and it's just whatever food they just last eaten. It's like, I'd hate that. It's like, ugh, you had haggis? Why are you eating spotted dick at 9 in the morning? What's wrong with you? Oh, what are you gonna do with firearms? You're about to start a mutiny. I don't really think he on top of the game. Like, here's a gun shop. I guess we could do some real damage with that, can't we? Listen, sir, you got pie over your head. You shouldn't be talking about firearms right now. You're about to ruin all the morale in
Haven't
here.
had a workout like that in a while. Say, where do you keep the food around here?
See, his voice throwing me off because in my head for years,
I thought he sounded like this. Where you keep the food at? I'm trying to get some motherfucking pie in my stomach.
Like, I thought he sounded like that for years in my head. So hearing him, wow, where's the food at? It's throwing me off. All right, I think that's a good bit. I've played a good portion of the game, even though I'm only 3 cases in. You know, that is still a good chunk of time. And honestly, I want to play the rest of this game just in immersion mode with the headphones cranked and can just really play this without commentating over it. But what do I think so far from my first few hours with Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster? Coming from somebody who has played the original so many times, it's one of my favorite games. I'm really loving this a lot. I'm really enjoying it. I'm liking a lot of the quality of life features, a lot of the new things that they're adding to just make the game feel fresh. Like, they're doing a lot of cool things with it. And there are small changes I'm seeing here and there, like obviously like the thing with the box, and I'm sure once I get knee drop, that'll probably be fixed in. They're probably waiting for knee drop to be a faster way to do that. So, if so, cool. And there's just small like changes here and there. Some that I'm like, oh, okay, I can understand. Some that I don't understand as much. But like I said earlier, this game I can kind of hold on its own category as this version of the game. And there'll always be the original version that'll be there. And it's not going away. But I think as a version in itself, as an offshoot from the original game, it's great. I think it's really good. And if you had never played Dead Rising before, honestly, I would recommend this for a first time. I think there are a lot of really cool quality of life features, and the changes that they've made that have lessened the difficulty a little bit, you can still get the feel and the charm of the original game in there, just with more added benefits there. So I think in that sense, it's cool. In terms of the voice acting, like I said, there are some performances I think are pretty good. I'm liking a lot of the Survivor voice acting. And the new voice actor for Frank, I'm slowly coming around to. I think his performances and the conversations with survivors are really good. The performances with the cutscenes are tougher just because I have such grand memories of just the original TJ Rotolo performance. So obviously it's going to cloud it there in that sense. But with the survivor dialogue, it's fresh. There's never been a voice direction for it. So I get to really see his take on it and how he's doing his inflections and things in that regard. And obviously just graphically, even though the original game I still think looks great and it still stands very heavy in that aspect, this looks really good. And it's something I've talked about for years. Like, if you're in my personal circle, I've mentioned I would love a Dead Rising game, either a remake or a new game, and make it on the RE engine, where you can really boost just the resolution, the zombies, everything. And it's exactly what I wanted. And in the state that it's in, I love. I have nothing but great things to say about this. I'm loving this. I can't wait to play more of it. And as a Dead Rising fan, I am in heaven. If this is the return of the series with this game as a jumping off point, I can't wait to see what they go from here. So yeah, that's gonna be it from me here. You know, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Dead Rising is a series I hold very near and dear to my heart, so I had to do a video on this game. Especially with how many people came through on my Dead Rising Chop to You Drop video. Like, oh no, I had to come back and do more Dead Rising. I had to come talk about this game. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed my time through this new game, and I'm definitely looking forward to playing more of it on my end. So, you know, as always, I'm John, GWC, Gaming with Class, and I will see you next time. Ciao. Peace. Arrivederci.